Yo, what's up, people? I go by the name Faster Romanus. You know how we do it. Today is a lovely Wednesday evening. I'm so happy and excited to be here. It is the late night celebrity show, and you're welcome wherever you are watching me. This is ETV Ghana, your world of quality entertainment. Join me on WhatsApp is 02022222054. Yes, it looks like almost everyone is waiting for this interview because I said, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is waiting. And the time is now. So call a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. We are live here on ETV Ghana. Now, before I go, you know how we do here on ETV Ghana? We always have very good goodies for you. Yeah, if that's something to say. Good goodies. Profini. Pacho, good goodies here, bro.
It's good.
It's good. Okay, yeah. So we got good. This evening, my English is gonna change. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause the person I'm gonna talk to, you know, the bro for here. So I'm gonna try to, you know, roll on this. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But then in the meantime, just know that here on ETV Ghana we have a very nice telenovela coming your way, titled "Yeah." I had to read it because they mean to me come with me team. Yeah, Terry Gallian. Well, it's an award-winning Indian telenovela, and it's focusing on two childhood friends, Shan and Puchi, who grew apart and met again as adults. And when Shan fell in love with a lady called Asmita, he realized that it was actually his childhood friend, Puki. Shan is married to Nandini, and Asmita is engaged to someone else. What happens next? It is coming soon on ETV Ghana. Yeah, Tari Galian. I hope I got it right, but it's an Indian. Yeah, Tari Galian. So watch out for that here on ETV Ghana. My guest, I think hip hop in Ghana has got a savior. I mean, you can argue with your virus in your home, but I think that hip hop has a savior, and that is Ball J. Bomb me Ball J beat, Bomb me Ball J beat, aka. Is that why I'm here? Ra, why are you here?
I'm here for hip-hop reasons.
You're welcome, bro. Charlie, nice to meet you. It's my first time actually meeting you.
I appreciate it.
Though I've been following your works and all, and I think you're doing so well as everything you are. So I don't want to start from music because everybody knows music is what you do. Let's talk about the things that people don't know you do.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, then we can get to music. Because it looks like you're cashing in elsewhere we don't know about. I got to know that you are the voice behind most of the idents on radio and TV, brands, idents and all. Let's talk about that one briefly and then, you know, take us through that one small.
Yeah, I was in Persekle going, and that was 2004-05.
Oh, that day.
Yes.
You know, you say be good school, yeah, like that, but you there, you be you so.
Yeah. And my first contact with media was DJ Black.
Okay.
He was way back at Universe in Legon before he went to Joy FM. So one of my first jingles was there. Joy 99.7 FM with all your music and more. So that's been like for so many years, and it started with the media, and I went on with Happy FM. Adom FM, I work with Abeku Santana with a lot of, I mean, the high net profit companies, radio. I really work with a lot of corporate entities, and we're here today.
Wow. So that came about as a result of DJ Black.
I think I was doing a freestyle in Persek Legon, and I think he was looking for a kind of voice that could represent a radio station. So he told me to just come over to the studio. So I didn't have a studio by then. I was like 23, 24 years by then. So I did it, and that's what it's still using now. But now I have my own studio with the 7 digits in New Africa, and we do the jingles in the studio.
You do the jingles in the studio. So currently, how many, I mean, on top of your head, would you say brands have you actually been with or done these kind of?
Oh, I don't really count that unless I check my books of, you know, when they do this auditing, I can check that. But I think I've worked with companies that are not in Ghana.
Yeah.
Companies that are in Ghana. I've worked with companies that are now coming up, I think, that needed my help. So, you know, I could say like almost 300 companies I've worked with. Wow. And I've also worked on big events like Ghana Meets Niger. I did the Ghana Movie Awards. I did Tidal Rave. I did Vodafone X. I've done some of the
Tell
events.
me your voice there, I know. Your voice, they do, yeah, that's
Oh,
you.
that is us. Like, we've been behind the scenes,
Yeah.
so you know how it is. Like, we try to really support the whole nation with corporate entities. I've done stuff for the Rain concert, Yapono. I mean, all these big artists in Ghana. I've really done a lot of things for them, as apart from music,
Yeah.
but with the events and a lot of stuff.
Have you thought of, venturing into being a radio presenter? Because I think you have that.
I think I'm on radio already, so but I think my voice on radio, it's more like a liner,
Yeah.
like to brand a station.
Okay.
You know, I told you I've worked with OKFM and all these stuff. So,
But I'm asking if probably take a time slot, have your
Yeah.
own, maybe like an hour with Boje.
and my love for that, I think when I do it, I'm going to go full time. So I really love music. So I put my music out there, producing my other artists, my other friends,
Yeah.
and I see myself to be a hip hop artist. You know, so I was pulled to do it in the studio, but that is not what I feel I was called for. So I feel when the time comes and I feel I got to be on radio, everybody's going to know about that.
Wow. So did that actually ignite your passion for music, or music was something that you had planned to do? Because going through your biography, I realized you are into business, you have a degree in business management.
Well, because I was an IPS and
Yeah.
I did everything over there. I picked it up from there and I opened my own studio. But what I really wanted to do was to take Ghanaian music to the next level with hip hop. I'm infusing with high life. I started it back in the days with Kojo Entry. I was on stage with Kojo Entry and all that. But you know, the army for hip hop was a little. It was a little.
Yeah, that
So
time.
it was just Killians and a little bit. But I'm happy now. You know, the Laman Gang and the young kids, Medical, Kofi Moli are now doing all that big. So this is what makes me happy. Like, I feel the hip hop army is getting great. So this is what I really want to do, to get and open the hip hop music entity in Ghana.
Wow. So how long now since you started recording, almost all these big guys in
Oh,
Ghana?
professionally, I could say 2011. 2011, I started recording professionally. I started working with Kwakesi Guru. That's when
Guru was one of
that's
your
when I did the
biggest,
Lapaz Toyota, the karaoke, and the police and all that. So
Yeah.
2011 till now, and we're here.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Now they are saying they are bringing Azonto back, and you had one of the biggest Azonto songs
Yes.
ever. Are you in for that? Do you think Azonto should come back?
If they are honest, you know, with this, I think this industry is quite funny. Like, you want to support something, the next minute you are off, and I think it's because we are not really disciplined. You know, the first thing we should do is to put the Azonto in the Ghana music categories. You know,
Okay.
so many years reggae is still reggae in Germany, Jamaica. You know, but in Ghana, 2011, 2012, then they throw a bomb into Azonto, and that's the Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda bombs into Azonto. That's unprofessional.
Okay.
I still feel like that time that Guru was doing that song, I told him, listen, don't call it Al-Qaeda. Just call it Azonto. Call it an Al-Qaeda song, but it's still Azonto. You didn't listen to me. Now the Azonto was dead. Where is Al-Qaeda now? Also dead. So I think if we should put Azonto in the categories like hip life, hip hop, you know, and all that, I think it will stay. But when we say we are bringing it back and there was no entity, there was no organization, we are kidding, we are joking.
Wow.
The only people I feel that kept this Azonto running was Fuse and Gas Miller. The rest are just saying stuff that I think is not serious. Like, you have to show it. You have to show it with songs and keep showing it, not just 1, 2, 3 songs and go back. And I think that's what I can say about Azonto coming back.
Were you surprised when at the 3 Music Awards there was a category for Afrobeat song?
But that's a bigger umbrella. Afro is all about African music. It could be high life, it could be contemporary, any kind of music, you know. But what I feel that Azonto should have its category, because it was on the plateau of hitting all the countries in the world. Like, Azonto was very big in 2012. So we should have put it into our categories.
But I mean, we had Nigeria almost
Yes.
taking Azonto from us, and I think at a point it was like difficult for us to own it and say that it is ours. We were being a bit sluggish.
Yeah, that's what I'm
with
saying.
it.
It's all about discipline.
So would you wanna, if an artist enters your studio and says, I want to do an Azonto track, are you gonna give him this same t-shirt? You're gonna just go ahead and do it for him?
I've done it for people. Like, I think it was raining all over like a couple of weeks ago. I have beats with Gas Miller and I mean Shatawale himself.
Okay.
Beautiful beats. And I'll do it for them. But the thing is, the other artists, you know, when people get into a category and we have like 6 or 7 artists, I think the future of Azonto is going to be nice. But if it's only one person,
okay. But then now you are like the. I say that you are currently the savior of hip hop, because it looks like you are the only one really doing the hip hop, and not trying to, you know, fuse it with other. Why are you still, you know, stuck with that? Why don't you want to go the way?
I feel hip hop. I feel music is not tribal. If you want to do cultural music, I love the Wolo, man. I love the high lives. I love that. That's when I want to listen to culture music. But I'm talking about commercial music, music that I can sell to the world. I can tell the whole world how we live in Ghana. I can talk to the world in English how our high life is felt. That's why I have songs mixed with Kojo Tree and all that. That is why I want to do hip hop. And I have hip hop songs that sound just hip hop. Yeah. Just to draw attention to the other people. Then when they understand me, I'm going to come in with my African dialects and African tones, and the mixture is what you are going to see in the future.
Awesome. Well, 2012, 2015 was almost like a moment we hardly heard of Boje. What happened? Yeah, I think 2012.
Yeah. You know, the Lapaz Toyota was 2011, 2012. It didn't get any award, you know, controversies and all that. And I felt like I worked so hard. I worked with Castro himself. May he rest in peace if he's alive. God knows. And I worked with R2B's Obo. I worked with Patu Rankin. So when it was 2016, I realized, no, man, you were hip-hop artists. You know, I just played a beat for Guru, and it was big, and everybody was all over coming over. And I was like, fine, these new kids are coming. I work with Inshona Music. I work with Fortune Dane. I mean, I taught these kids how to come up with a game. So I felt like, okay, let me indulge into something more lucrative, because I was into these commercials and all that. So I went to the TV series. I worked with Majid Michelle on Adam the Eve movie. I worked with YOLO TV series with all these big artists. So it was quite lucrative over there. Like, it was enjoyable.
Juicy.
Oh, I realized it was 2018. Oh, is it 2018?
Wow.
Let me get back to the industry and let me shake them a little bit. You know, so sometimes I believe anytime somebody involve himself with me in music, he learns. Yeah. So it's either you learn with me. I'm not perfect, but like whatever I learn from the heart that I feel. If anybody indulge himself with me, he's going to learn something. So that is what I'm doing now.
So now
whoever engage himself with me in music is going to learn from me, and they know it.
So that moment when you went, you know, doing the other lucrative stuff. Yeah. I'm sure you did some reflections then.
Most definitely. I did some reflections. I looked at some of the works I've done, and I tried to do some remixes, and I also did mixing and mastering for other people. And I also thought that I have to come back with a new genre. Yeah. But I realized that the whole system, sorry to say this, is so much corrupt. Like, we have artists that are suffering at home. People are just recording songs and they can't push it. The only ones that can push it are the same old artists. They are beautiful artists, but I mean, when we brought in the tentacle of music in Ghana, we're going to go back. So that's all I reflect on, how to get Ghana music getting to the next level. And I feel the time is now, because we are bringing people on board, record labels like Platinum and Rockabella brands.
Okay, so we'll be right back to talk about the new record label that's Platinum
Management.
So I'll be right back after this commercial break. Stay tuned. You're a superstar. You're a superstar. All right, thank you for staying tuned, still tuning to ETV Ghana, your world of quality entertainment. We are live on Facebook, www.facebook.com/ETV Ghana. Keep your messages coming, 020222205 for Boje is still my guest. So yeah, before we went on the break, we were talking about Platinum, which is now the new brand Boje is signed to. You know, is it your Are you part of the brand, or you are just signed as an artist?
I'm part of the brand at the same time I'm signed to it. You know, the person is different from the business. Sure. So we separate both entities. So Platinum, we are looking at bringing new artists on board that we can sell outside and inside Ghana. Okay. You know, we've had all these big artists in Nigeria that are doing well because of English. Sure. That doesn't mean we don't like Tree. You see, we have artists that sell in Ghana, typically with cultural music. But if you want to go commercial, I think you should talk to the world, like how you're pressing your phones. You're writing in English.
Yeah.
So music should also connect in English. That's what the platinum management we are looking at. And it is headed in Ghana by Naziru. And me, myself, as an artist, and 7 Digits supporting. And we are coming and supporting with the Rockabella brands. That one's headed by Cheryl Lee. You know, and it's not a joke. We are really come to take over the whole system with good news. All these underground cats that are suffering, recording for so many years, you know, we have cats that can really make it, you know, and I've been there. You know, I've really been there, try to make it myself, and it was hard, but I made it for other artists. So if I got a chance, I got to put other people on the map. So that's what Platinum Management and the Rockabella brands we are coming up with. And we're also coming with a charity show that is not just about music, about people on the streets that need help. And we are not going to be talking about that, you know. You can't be going around and saying that I did this charity and all that. So that's with the Rockabella brand, with Cheryl Lee from the United States. And we are taking Ghana level to the next level.
You were talking about language. I mean, it's said that music has no language. I mean, has no barrier when it comes to language, because even the other songs we listen to, we don't really understand it. So why English in particular?
Because we have something called commercial music, and when the white people listen to black music, it's not really language, it's about the instruments. And we are now far away from our instruments. Like, for real instruments, you can call Kenayusuba, you can call Atongo, you can call Becca. She have lovely African music. But when we talk about commercial music, Becca can also be there and also get back to contemporary cultural music. So when we look at commercial music, it's all about how you can sell to the world. So the white people get to black music because of cultural music and also commercial music. You understand? So with commercial music, what can we do? Sometimes you have to just play something digital. Speak English, because if it's digital and they don't understand what you are doing, it's like, oh, you're trying to sound like us and we don't understand what you're saying. We don't feel it, you understand? One, melodies are good. The Davidos have the nice melodies, but a little bit of English and your vernacular, you understand? But in Ghana, we have some songs that are just totally vernacular that are so beautiful, but they can't cross borders because just a phrase of English. So I'm not saying we should throw the tree away, but I feel with commercial music, it's all about communication and also showing a little bit of your culture in it.
So with this one, are you going to sort of do an audition, or how are you going to identify?
Oh, we already started doing that. Last, I think, 4-5 months before this coronavirus, COVID-19 thing, we were in Kumasi, and we really did a tour, but we've been to like 20 different interviews. Whoa. And we try to look for artists over there. So we are now brainstorming, but the COVID-19 has really stopped us from getting to the next level. So the next place we'll be going to will be Takoradi. But now it's all about me putting my music out there to blaze trail for the hip-hop community in Ghana. Okay,
so let's come back to your music, that we can do more of the platinum. So what's up with you in terms of your music?
I started dropping songs like 2017, but it was more like I was having fun.
It looks like, you know,
I'm always having fun. I'm always having fun, you know. But, you know, now people are seeing it because of what is happening in the scene. And some people are saying, you're looking for hype, you're looking for this and that. No. I've been doing that already. But you didn't know who I was because I wasn't really pushing it hard. But they are now pushing me, and you're seeing how good I am. So what I have new was just the old of Bojay that I did for other artists. I work for other people, but I'm doing it for myself because I still believe in hip-hop, and I feel I want to fuse it with what I have, and it's going to come out. But if you know me now and you heard of me now, follow my music and get on iTunes.
So did that push come after Lullaby?
It was in before Lullaby. Lullaby was putting somebody to sleep.
Yeah.
You know, Lullaby was putting someone to sleep, but that is where you get to know me.
Because it looks like people paid attention.
Because I'm trying to hit your kin down. You know, the music, like, we got empires in the game. Like, we have an empire, like the Game of Thrones, you know. Yeah. So music is interesting. Like, if somebody hits somebody, they're, oh, he killed Goliath. But if David was playing with his friend, it's not going to be like oh, it's the same old thing. Yeah. So I feel they are humans. They all might think that I'm looking for hype. Every business looks for hype. Even everybody who comes up as an artist say, oh, this record label tried to sign me and all that. All is hype because everybody want to climb on someone. But I think when it's beef, and people feel like it is not the right thing. But if you're strong, you got to defend your crown. If you cannot defend it, and I'm helping you, the next time you pick a pen and paper, you're going to write a better rap because I put you to sleep on a lullaby. You know, that's it. So I'm not a bad person here. I'm the person like a teacher. And at the end of the day, I'm learning and you are going to learn. So you shouldn't really listen to people on the street like, oh, he's not hard and all that. I made you harder because I made you get better. That's what it is.
Well, I mean, I don't want to talk about that, but my shock was I knew you to be, you know, the kind of low.
Oh, no, I wasn't low.
No, not that. You're a bit laid back when it comes to music.
Back in the scene.
Yeah, my surprise was why you decided to reply it.
I didn't reply nobody. It was a song I did. If you like it, so pa, can I reply? So pa, can I reply? No, back in Preseckley going, all we do was battle. No pen, no pad. Tell me a line. Give me a word right now.
Okay, like late night.
Late night. I'm so bright, even when your shades are. I might be choking, let it be open, like the top is flowing. They say, they sight. I'm the fake, and they are the straight-eyed. I'm great, and they are not even straight-eyed, because I got ahead. You know, you can't even understand what I'm saying, because you have to go back and replay and get what I'm saying, because it's a freestyle off the top.
Please explain.
If I explain, that would be like genius. And I'm so genius, so I don't have to go back and show genius, you understand? So this is what we used to do back in Preseckley going, you know, and it's like, that's the meaning of hip-hop. Hip-hop is all about challenge. You get on the streets, give your bars, and I give my bars, you know? So these artists, they know what is going on. They know it's all about hip-hop and bars, and people take it personal on social media and all that. It's good. It was a lockdown season, I dropped that song. So I think it's all about controversies and it keeps people going from getting anxiety from lockdown and nothing is happening.
It's true.
We made you people enjoy what hip hop is all about.
Some live. I mean, we're not thinking about it.
So we should not be hated. We should be rather praised for what we're doing because we are entertainers and that's what we do.
So what's new? What's the new one?
I have a new song called Nanaba. Like you know, with the lockdown, I did a song called Nanaba for the lockdown feeling. So like a guy in his house and a girl in the house. I can't see you and all that. So it's a peaceful song. Like, I mean, a very peace that is all about a guy and a girl talking about how to meet each other, but they cannot meet each other. And the title is Nanaba. I chose Nanaba Namwa because I was looking at COVID-19 and she's one of the faces that can really represent the thoughts of the youth. Like, stay home. If I say stay home. Oh, no. No, you know, Nanaba is someone that can really move the crowd positively. You know, remember with that drug that came.
Tramadol.
She worked. I love what she did on it. You understand? So I feel like she's a good face to tell people that stay at home and all that. Because if I use somebody else like a vixen in a video, it's not really going to work. So I use the face for the cover art, and then now you're going to listen to the song, and you got to stay home because even though it's a love song, I couldn't meet my girlfriend, called Nanama, you understand? So the whole song is more for the COVID-19, so it's a slow song. I'm not really exhibiting my full skill on it, so it's more like a basic song giveaway.
Okay, viewers, let's go and take a look at that. You know, when these rappers rap, they tell us that if they have to explain, he's a genius. So we'll take our own explanation.
Yeah, that's it.
So let's go take a look at this new one, Nanaba from Bojay, and we'll be right back.
You're a superstar.
I mean, you just saw it there, Nanaba right there, and trust me, Ghana and Kanakre. What? This is, you know, you're still tuning into HitTV Ghana. Send your messages 0202222054. I'm going to read them, but let me come back to you. Yeah. This one, dope song by all standards, production-wise, everything. You have a way of making music look so easy. Like, I mean.
It's more
because you were saying that you didn't really put your...
No, you don't have to go deep when you're talking about, we are doing songs for girls. So this song, I don't think guys will really like it. It's more like a girl trying to get,
like
but some guys will like it because if you have a girlfriend on the lockdown, you can, so it's more like a basic commercial song.
Wow. I'm not taking us back, But then let's look at hip hop, rap, and all that here in Ghana right now. What do you think, in your own way, words, or in your own, is the state of it? Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think
Yes.
that? I want to choose my words right so that you don't say, "Is that why I'm here?"
I don't see. Is that why I'm here? Oh, okay.
But then, rap in Ghana.
Yes.
People sleeping on people with talent and all. What do you think about that?
I don't get you.
Rap in Ghana. There
Rap
are
in
people who are dope rappers
Yeah,
like
most
you, and it looks like they are being shoved aside and all.
You mean slept on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hence lullaby, like you said, you're just doing a freestyle. You didn't really, blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. No. What do you think can be done to actually bring these people back?
No. How can you bring them back? The industry is small. Something that was started by Reggie Rockstone. Where's your plan B, plan B? At that time, it was a few stations, you understand? And I'm saying that we are not serious. If we had drawn a program to have, like, if you go to America, we don't have too many stations over there. You're going to see online a lot of stations, but the big stations, the Fox 90 and all that, these are the big stations. In Africa, in Ghana, like back in the days, these artists were making money. The reason why these rappers are not making money now is that we don't have investors. We don't have people that are being pushing these artists. Just a few. If you have 1,000, let's say 100 rappers in Ghana, it's only like 10 or 4 that will be having the deal. But when you go to Nigeria, we have the government really supporting. I can give you proofs on documents. Like, Nigerians are being supported with hip-hop and Afro music, that the undergrounds are having a chance. So far as you can go to the market that you sell the music, we don't have that in Ghana here. So the question is, Reggie Rockstone blazed the trail for hip life. That was the genre. And then now we have 1 or 2. Richie is doing very well with some artists. And I think Rough and Smooth, Bullet is doing well with some artists. We need more of that. It's not really about the artists. Our job is just to do music. But I'm more than an artist, I'm a producer, so I can tell from every angle that our problem here is all about investment in the music business. You know, I can sit here, do a song, the next person that will be here has to be a star. You can never have an underground person here to push his music because
we give them.
yeah, that's good, but we don't have a lot of TV stations doing that. At the end of the day, all these big reality shows, I don't want to mention some names, they can't take the artist so far because it is not strategized, and it's all about investment again. So if we should go back, if music is supposed to be responsible for that, all these artists, we should have an organization for them, for Ghana music to get forward and groom some of them to come up. So I don't think I'm blaming the artists. They keep walking in the sun. I see artists coming to me, but they play me a beat. Oh, I went to this man, he sacked me and all that. They are doing the music. So I think the blame here is all about the investors.
Wow.
People are not investing in music businesses. Are not really too many houses in Ghana, only a few houses in Ghana.
So that's why Platinum is here.
Right now, what is really happening is we have boys who have friends, who have money, that, I'll help this guy. I think that's what really saving the country with artists now. But we don't have really corporate entities a lot. I don't think there's a lot in Ghana now.
But then we have some females beefing. Hip-hop. Are you following that?
I mean, the girls say what men can do, they can do better. So let's just watch them.
What do you think?
The girl said what men can do, they can do it better. So let's just watch
Are they
them.
doing better?
Oh, I think NO is giving some punchlines. I feel it's interesting, but medical is sick. That's what. So she should just relax more for medical.
Which of the sick are you talking about?
Oh, if you say sick, sick means you are doing what you're doing well.
No,
dope, you know it
NO
already.
said-
Overhyped. Yeah, and the other girl too is good. I think they are all fantastic, but I think we shouldn't go personal when it comes to beef. Yeah. Maybe we can go personal as men. We are men. We can do that.
But even you're not. Yeah.
Oh, you don't know how deep it is, man. We can talk behind. I'm not a kid, and I'm not a joker sitting here. We run the system. We are behind the scenes. Listen, if I can take somebody down by just a call. If you're what do you call it? The girl, they are doing lyrical bars. That's beautiful. But we are doing lyrical bars, and we are in the system. So a man is different from a woman. So they are doing entertainment is nice, but and they know we run the whole system. It's not. I don't really come as a bush guy. I come in a gentle way, and I really love music, and I love everybody that's doing music.
Okay, let me read some messages. This one says, can you please ask Boje, give me, say, well, I'll try and get to this one, okay? Please, or you can resend it. This one says, can you please ask him where J-Town is now and J-So too?
Oh, they're around. I spoke to J-Town on Instagram yesterday. I think he's also recording his new album. But you know, as you grow, your music also changes. So I think they are more of this kind of, you know, Rick Ross, you talk about money and all that. They're all around, like the Skillions are all around.
So as a Skillions group, is it, I'm kind of saying,
Still working?
Yeah, like
no. We that was the Skillions clique. We started the Skillions, but J-So is running the Skillions Records. So that's what he held on to, and I think he's have some, I think Sinna Soul collaborations. I think it's beautiful. He's still working, and I still talk to him every day.
Okay, I am Seraphat from Moshizongo. Please, Boje is the real definition of music. I've loved him since. The A-list artists got to put respect on his name for giving them dope beats. Don't want to mention him though. Boje is the rap god. Hey. Does he remember the song titled Temperature? That's no boy.
Oh, Temperature. Yeah, I remember that. That was 2008. We dropped it. That was one of the first hip-hop songs that was nominated on the Foresight TV when they started Foresight TV with Ignis.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good fan, man. Like, he way back.
Okay.
I got to meet that fan, man.
All right.
You got to reward for that. You got to call us, man.
Yeah. Some bars for you.
You know what I'm saying?
I like his spectacles. Into Beba Bejiana, bruh. But hey, first I tell Boje that we love him. Raymond at Chronum sent this one. I'm watching you live from Pokwasi. Mavis sent this one. This one says, it's a pigeon, not true. Say a bro. I'm Nanaya at ACP. Okay, I'm not a rapper. I mean, we're just beginning up. And then this one says, Boja, the Fiupa Breezy first from Takwa sent this one. And
nice
then
one,
this one says, Boja, I salute you tonight. I really appreciate your
Wow.
works. This one also says, Boja, I love you. I'm Chris Black, very good singer and rapper. I called you when you went to Hit FM with Dr. Pounds and you promised me for a feature. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are the only artist I know after Rockstone. You're doing the best. I love your dressing too. And I love the way he bagged Katiboom from Lapaz. All right, so going for a quick commercial break. When I come back, the phone lines will be activated. Stay tuned.
You're a superstar. You're a superstar.
Thank you for staying tuned. Still watching the Late Night Celebrity Show. I have Boje here. 0555657278. That is the phone lines. 0555657278. Boje, I'm going to ask you this question. We're straight. Me and you.
Okay.
One-on-one.
Yeah.
How did this whole beef start?
What beef?
The whole beef that brought Lullaby, Sub-Zero.
You know the reason why I don't want to talk about this. People feel like a lot of comments like, oh, if it wasn't for that, it would be on TV. We run most of the TV brandings. You understand?
So, I mean, if you want to go on TV.
Music in Ghana is not the biggest entity, but music can make a lot of big companies on billboards. You know, the Storm Energy with Setawalis and all that. So these entities, we work with them. You understand? So if you tell me that because of that, that is why I'm on TV, I don't want to take questions like that. Seriously, I don't want to take questions like that because we're doing hip-hop and that's where it ends, on Twitter. That is it. But when I come on TV and they ask that question again, how should I answer? It's like, you've given me a platform. No. Every business is a hype. From Vodafone, MTN, Coca-Cola, it's a hype. When you do adverts, it's a hype. What I'm saying is deep, but think about it. Everybody got to hype himself. I came with my song Lullaby. If I made a loss on that song, and if you think your man was harder than me, I would not be sitting here. So it's my own effort and God's effort. I don't see nobody to be the highest. It's only God. You understand?
Yeah.
So if I put that on a song and I'm here and you're asking me a question, how do I see that? You should know that on Twitter. Because on Twitter, that's where the whole beef started and that's where it ends. I'm here for my Nanaba music, and that's it. Let's go to the next question.
Benny, hello, I have a call on the line. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir, your name and where you're calling from?
I'm Adnan, calling from Spintex.
Okay, please go ahead and talk to Paul J.
And I would like to ask that the record label we talked about is that all part, and when is Accra going to host this? Yes.
Okay, all right, okay.
So when is Accra?
Yeah, he's asking when you said you've been to Kumasi.
Yeah, I've been to Kumasi, yeah. And right after the COVID-19, I think hopefully when it's over, we are going to get into Accra. We're going to start with Spintex. That's where I am. Okay. We're going to start with Spintex and get some people to do it. It's not just music, it's everything around entertainment, actors, corporate sound engineers, digger design,
we have comedians also.
Yeah, that's it. So
I'm going to do comedians.
You're a comedian?
Soon. Yeah, I'm a
comedian. I saw, that's it.
Miss me a star.
You're a superstar. We're going to check you, but where do you stay?
Nah, I'm not at Spintex.
Okay, most definitely. So we're gonna
I'm
start
close to Spintex.
Are you coming in because? Yeah, so we're gonna start with Spintex,
okay,
and then we're gonna go on to Dansoman and we'll come back. But we are still drawing that, and we are looking at that. But what is on the table now? We're trying to tackle Kumasi, and to get because we are looking at high life and the indigenous high life. After we look at the guns, what they have, and we fuse it. It's more like a jazz feel. Afro feel, whatever feel that can sell outside the world. And so we are starting gradually, so we're going to be there.
I have another caller on the line. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Your name and where you're calling from? Good evening.
My name is Felix.
Felix. Okay, where are you calling from?
Yeah. I thought about the talking.
Felix, I can hardly hear you. What are you saying? Oh, too bad. I lost Felix right there. Okay, this one says, I thought men are the ones who don't really like to take things personal. Why would you even try to? Okay, yeah.
Read that. Wait, don't run off. Let's get what that question is saying.
All right. Okay. Nah, I don't think.
Okay.
We'll do that backstage.
Okay. Add your address to it when you're talking.
I saw that on Twitter. I mean, it was that.
Oh, we didn't serious. Man.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So is that why you were like, let me just address this thing once and for all? My name is Ali. I'm talking from Klagon Lashby. I like the guy, Boje. We love him so much. I don't know him. This is the first time I saw him, but I just like him, especially the way he talks. But I
appreciate that.
Why are the Nigerian music always ahead of us? I have another caller on the line, so keep that one. Yes, please. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Kwesi, calling from Tema.
Okay, please go ahead and talk to Boje.
Please, I want to ask Boje a question.
Go ahead, please.
You were like, it's not because of being beef that you're on Kelly. Then what? Because I think this is a celebrity show. And what are you there?
I'm here because of Nanaba.
Nanaba, okay, then fine.
Okay. Why did you just tune in?
Yeah, I think he just tuned in. I'm sure.
No. I've been there for a while.
I never went for an interview because of beef or anything. You understand?
It's because of the beef. If not beef,
no, it's not.
Okay, fine. Do you know? 3 months ago, I was on some TV station. Go and check all my interviews and check whether there was beef at that time.
All are because of the beef.
Oh, that was before. that was before Corona. That was before coronavirus. So I don't get what you're saying.
Highest is sack. You are saying sack. It's all about sack again.
But you are going to be a third person because you don't even know my relationship with sack.
Exactly.
So you are going to be a third person.
Exactly. Anyway,
you are following. You are doing well.
I guess they paid you to call here and act like this. So
thank you very much.
Keep calling.
Anyway, so someone is asking why is Nigerian music always ahead?
Nigerian music? The thing is, Nigerian music is not ahead. Ghanaian music is beautiful. We keep on listening to Ghanaian music all the time. That anytime we hear a Nigerian music, wow, it's nice. Because keep on listening to Ghanaian music. We all have a different feel. Because when you listen to Nigerian music for a very long time, like 2 or 3 years, and you listen to one Pat Thomas, the high life is nice. You know, we also have the equal right to put our music out there. It gets back to the same thing, investment. That's the problem. It's all about investing and marketing our music. So that's the answer over there. Nigerians are more serious in pushing their music to the next level.
All right, so our time is up. Your final
Yeah.
message, social media handles. What next for Platinum?
You know the guy we just called right now.
Yeah.
It's funny. They thought I was looking for hype. You know what I'm saying? If I was looking for hype, I should have dropped the song the next day, because I was trending everywhere. I just wanted to let the haters know that, we see, the thing is that I'm doing hip hop, and the person you said he's the highest is back. I don't have no problem with him. So you're going to be a third person. We are trying to entertain you people. So if you are thinking, I'm trying to look for hype to come and sit here, you can't do that. It's very appalling for the industry to get to this level whilst you're trying to entertain you people. You understand? Like, you are looking for hype, you're on TV and all that. No, I came to drop my Nanaba song because of the COVID-19. You understand? And before, I was on TV before the coronavirus, but you never saw that. You only saw this because you are now seeing the light. That's what it is. If you recognize me today, that doesn't mean I wasn't there tomorrow. Jonah Lucas, they told Jonah Lucas the same thing. Or you're trying to be like Eminem. You're trying to be like, now he's everywhere. And Will Smith is even endorsing him, because if you are good, it's going to shine. Whoever it is going to shine. But that doesn't mean that somebody made you shine. Because everybody, all these artists you're talking about, they had to dwell on someone to get, I don't want to mention names, like, you had to dwell on someone to get you there. No, I don't want to act so biased on this. Like, that's it. You got to get through somewhere, through someone. And that's what it is. And I got through, and I got here because of my talent. Because if I had lost that battle, do you know what would have happened? I wouldn't be sitting here.
That's true.
Because of what you are thinking. But I'm sitting here because of Nanaba, and you think I won the battle, and that's why I'm sitting here. But I do that every day. So people should get it clear. I'm not hating on nobody. People get into my life to get better. So if he is getting better with his pen and paper because of me, you are wasting your time. You're going to be a third person. And when you talk, add your address to it. That's it.
Why the address?
No, you can't tell me. You can't say something that's negative and you'll be kidding with me, because I'm somebody that take music so seriously. So if you make me look like I'm a funny person, I'll make you look like you're a clown to yourself.
Okay, so social media handles.
Social, but J beat and anybody beat.
Mommy body.
And Nanaba was calling me body, as I even chose her to be on this. And I
Because
chose
of all
that
that.
name,
Okay.
and at the same time for the COVID-19, she is it. So it's Ball J Beats on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, where have you. And join me in this
slangs
have
now. Ball. B-A.
B-A-double-L. B-A-double-L.
With a J.
And J.
Okay,
That's
my
what
name
it
is Foster Romanus. Thank you for watching. Thanks for your calls. I'll be back on Friday. Good night. Stay safe. Wash your hands with running water and soap.
Sanitizer.
And also with alcohol-based sanitizer. Until
Nice
I
one.
come away on Friday. Good night.
I wish I'm out, but I'm locked.